Just about to ask, how was your trip in Idaho Springs today?
Good. I had a beer flight, and then I topped that off with a 10.2% Imperial Coconut Stout.
Damn.
Then I
Crazy.
headed back into town.
And that's what brings Jeremy back in the studio with us. So, welcome back to our Halloween Spooktacular 2025. We have Jeremy in studio, and we are Rabbit Troop Sucks. We are a podcast about obscure, forgotten about, and often overlooked films. And as always, I am Paul. Next to me is Mike.
Hi.
There is Lamar.
Hello.
And Jeremy is in studio. That's about right. You saw the cross? Unfortunately, Colin is still in Japan. But Colin, we miss you. We miss you for this Halloween Spooktacular. So, yes. Welcome back. We have, what are you looking at, Jeremy? Calm down there,
Things.
buddy. Yeah, we have trivia. We have trivia, as always, at the end. We're going to be looking at a movie, and we're going to be doing all the Halloween fun things. So hopefully everyone is having fun this Halloween, and it is spooktacular for them.
Fun.
Yeah.
The weather's good wherever you are.
Yeah, it's a crisp
Trick-or-treating.
chill in the air here in Denver.
very.
Yeah. I mean, very, very fall weather indeed.
I got some crisp cider right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's
Well-
that cider?
Good.
It's crisp.
Very nice.
Crisp.
Very nice.
Real crisp. Well, hey everyone, welcome back, and as always, thanks for listening to us. But yeah, we have a lot of fun. This is our 5th Halloween movie in a row, and we're wrapping it up. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this one Fright Night 1985, 40th anniversary. Fright Night sees a teenager believing that the newcomer in his neighborhood is a vampire. He turns to an actor in a television-hosted horror movie show for help to deal with the undead.
As one would do.
Yeah.
Lamar, you had not seen this film?
I haven't.
So, Jeremy, you have?
Oh.
I mean, Jeremy, I know we watched this a year ago, but you have seen this movie before that?
Yeah, many
Yeah,
times.
and Mike and I have watched this, I believe, together at some point in time.
Oh, yeah.
Together forever. Spooktacular.
Yes.
I know that the head vampire's name is Jerry.
You know now.
Yeah. It took a little convincing for Jeremy to believe. I was like, it's Jerry. He's like, the vampire's not named Jerry. I was like, dude, it's totally named Jerry.
Jerry the vampire,
Yeah, because I found it odd. I was like, man, your next door neighbor's Jerry, and he turns out to be a vampire. I didn't see it coming.
Who'd have thought?
I would not have thought.
Jerry and Billy.
Yeah.
Living together.
I mean, Billy makes sense to me,
Yeah.
but just like Jerry the vampire.
I find it odd that I've never seen this movie before. 85, vampires, horror movies. Figure I
also
would be
find
right
that
there.
odd, yeah.
But never happened.
Yeah, I mean, the director, Tom Holland, I mean, class of 84, Child's Play. So pretty notable in all that. He's the director and the writer of this. I can't read any of my handwriting. Chris, whatever, who plays the vampire.
Sarandon.
Yeah, there you go. Woof. Got to load up IMDb on that one. Notable that we last saw him in The Sentinel, 1977. Very notable. He's the voice of Jack Skellington in A Nightmare Before Christmas. William Ragsdale plays Charlie. He is in Justified and in Herman's Head. He's the main
What's
kid.
he doing in Herman's head?
He is Herman. He's the head of it all.
It's his head.
That's what he's doing.
Giving Herman's head.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Amanda Bearse, definitely noted, Married with Children. Marcy Darcy. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Very young. Very young.
Roddy McDowall's Peter Vincent. He is my favorite in this entire movie. And then we get Stephen Geoffreys as Evil Ed, and then there's like other like people.
He was also in a movie called Herman's Head, but it was a different different kind of movie.
Jonathan Stark is Billy Cole, and that's pretty much everyone in this movie. To be honest, with
There's only 5 people in
yeah, kind of like then there's like mom, club going people,
cares about
cop,
that.
like
There you go.
like there's other people, but yeah,
The
it's kind
cop
of
was in Die Hard 2, though.
nice. Mm-hmm. Was he Die Harden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he doing in it?
No, he's trying to do something.
Yeah.
He was,
I think he was making floppy wieners.
yeah, he was.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is Charlie a wiener kid in this?
Oh, he's like 11.
See, so
Really?
so
No,
yeah,
yeah.
Come on.
yeah,
He's
so,
a big wiener kid.
yeah. So I have I don't disagree with Mike on this on the wiener scale, but here's the problem.
Scale.
Charlie is getting tipped on the wiener scale. A lot of favors. Mom is super outgoing about him having sex with Amy in his bedroom. She's like, oh, you helping him with the homework? Like, clearly highlighting, like, you're totally having sex with my son. And I'm pretty sure she's, like, making them dinner afterwards. She's like, oh, you guys worked up an appetite. Here's some meatloaf. Yay.
Yeah, I already had the meatloaf, Mom.
So like,
Thanks.
Mom's like all like, I love sex, and it seems like anything goes. Like Charlie's getting money, could do whatever.
She offers him drugs later on.
Yeah, so it's like he is a wiener kid, but somehow he's getting out of being a wiener kid.
Just because he was right doesn't mean he's not a wiener kid.
Yeah, but he's like getting like Mike. Like somehow he's not for me as much of a wiener kid because everything is going well for him.
Yeah. You rated him way too high on that scale for being a wiener kid. He has, well, I can't really say bravery elements. He does.
He gets there.
Eventually. He learns a lot faster than other wiener kids that we reviewed. This is just the Wiener Kids podcast. We're just rating wiener kids.
He's an advanced wiener kid. He's
The
a
11
wiener kid mosaic.
Your 11 rating is way too high on that scale.
Okay, I'll revise it to a 7.
Nice, Mike. If he was a Fugazi song, would it be like 1, 2, 3, you're a wiener?
Yes.
You're a wiener kid. No.
Yeah, no, that's what he would be.
You would.
That's how it works.
So this kid just got like anything goes policies. Like I don't know where dad is, but mom is super cool with everything that he does.
That's never mentioned, is it? Where dad's at?
Well, where's it at?
I don't know.
Where is the father?
Colin, where are you? Radio in.
Exactly.
Are you on a plane? Are you arriving from Tokyo? Are you listening to this somehow?
I think he's still in the future.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're gonna catch up with him soon.
He got stuck there.
Oh god.
That's what the Tommy knockers get you.
Yeah, that's what he gets. He's getting Langoliers.
Oh yeah,
right
little
now.
Langoliers.
Colin, if you brought some Langoliers back from Japan, that'd be real nifty.
I don't want that. I think.
Mike is just looking for crotch Langoliers. Does that make sense?
That's it, yeah.
Can everyone Google that for me?
Also a movie that other kid was in.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well, it's Halloween. Mwahahaha. And yeah, as we said, there's a vampire in town. The boys are back in town. Well, it's just vampires.
Yeah, just vampire boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this vampire. He seems like a cool guy. And we were
does.
talking before the movie that Paul was like, I would befriend this vampire and just live out the rest of my life with like a cool vampire neighbor.
Right.
And I agree with him because, yeah, this vampire is kind of cool.
Right.
He's just killing hookers at the beginning.
Right.
Which,
Bring him a hooker every once in a while. Hang out with him and Billy.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah, so we got Billy as a familiar. So Billy, daywalking Billy, he's like out and about and clearly doing stuff. So basically, this movie starts off really quickly. Billy's having sex with his girlfriend Amy, and then Amy's like,
Charlie was having sex with his
"Oh yeah,
girlfriend,
sorry, yeah, Charlie, Charlie,
Billy,
So-
they're both.
Yeah.
Amy gets around.
There.
Yeah, sorry, Charlie is, and then Mom's like, "Okay, take it easy, you guys having a lover's quarrel," and she's like, "Meh," and things happen, but. Why they're having a lover's quarrel is is that Charlie was looking out the window and there's neighbors moving in and there's like coffins moving in. It's all weird. And he's like, oh man, I like horror movies. I'm going to check this out. And Amy's like, to Mike's note, you're a wiener kid. I got to go.
There you go.
Yeah,
And-
this whole thing starts though. He sees this, they're carrying in like an antique coffin. And that immediately just sets him off. That does not sit right with Charlie.
He wants to find out
Yeah.
who's going to butter his bread.
That's right.
It's going to be that vampire. Old school butter.
But I feel like if I were in Charlie's
Butter.
position, where like I see a guy moving in a coffin and next to me is a girl that wants to bone with the permission of my mother, then I'm going to bone, dude.
Make you
I'm
do
going to
both.
forget about that coffin.
You're
you
gonna bone, dude.
go against the window and do it both.
Yeah, boning and watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wave to the neighbors. So basically, yes, now Charlie is activated and we're going to find out that he wants to find all these things out. And he's really like, oh man, it must be a vampire or crazy shit like that. And yeah, as I was noting, as Jeremy said, so we meet Billy's and that's where my mind was going, the familiar. And I was like, yeah, like one of two things. So if I'm I find out this guy's a vampire. I would just be like, listen, dude, like, you're my neighbor. Like, I don't want anything weird happening. So I just assume you're not going to ever hurt my family, and I'm never going to do anything. And if you need me to pick up your newspaper on, a day you're traveling, dope.
Right.
Maybe you got to get a bushel of apples for him.
Yeah, he doesn't like the fruit.
Whatever.
Maybe send a hooker my way every once in a while before you kill him.
Exactly.
And then I also took the perspective of Billy, and that's where I was jumping ahead, and that's why I confused Charlie. Billy is the familiar, and this dude seems like all throughout this movie, and I'm not even joking, he's got a sweet hookup, and he really seems like the most dutiful person in all of
he's
this.
a ride or die bro.
Yeah, man, this guy is like super like right pick for the job. So he's like blacking out windows, he's moving in furniture, he's doing all this day stuff. I'll summarize all throughout this film. He absolutely protects Jerry. I just assume this guy's like, I live in this like dope mansion-sized house. I have infinite funds for whatever I want to do. I know my job, but they also like get along. They seem like to be like cool friends. Like, dude, I'm going to do this for you while you're sleeping. It's like, yeah, man, I really appreciate it. Like, there are some side talks that happen like quickly that I'm like, oh man, these guys are friends. Like, that would be a sweet setup. Like, this guy's like, you're probably going to die one day, but all of your life, you're going to live in a sweet mansion. You'll have to do minimal work, and I don't know, man, spend like my money and just like...
Maybe he gets to go with the hookers first.
Sure.
Maybe.
I'm sure he could do like literally what they literally seem like friends. So I'm like, I don't know.
I don't want to spoil anything, but Billy is clearly something not fully human.
There's kind of a trade-off.
Yeah.
Do we know what that is?
No.
Okay.
I think he's a golem.
Yeah, some golem or
He's
ghoul.
a Jewish mound of clay brought to life by a scroll. Okay.
He's got a little bit of goo in him and some sand.
Oh, he did have sand in him. That's true.
The Gand.
Bags of sand.
Oh my gosh. He was a bag of sand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, Billy really, I don't know. Yeah. Stand-up dude. Yeah. Well, back to Charles in Charge. This guy is perving out one night. So he's watching some horror films. I gotta make mention. I can't escape it. It's in me.
Is it the demon wind?
No, Charlie's just got a cool 85 room. He's got like this cool, what was like a Coors Light.
Yeah, the Coors Light neon sign.
Yeah, and he's got a TV in his room. This is 85, so I'm like, wow. Also, like, perfect cable. Like, his picture.
Good cable. Yeah.
I know, he's got like a small TV, and like, if anyone remembers this, it'd be like fuzzy as hell.
Yeah.
And this guy's got like, picture perfect cable. It's like, oh my God. So on top of this, now he's got to watch his neighbor Jerry bone some girl in
It's a hard life.
I know.
How old is this dude?
I'm guessing 17.
He's in high school.
They say he's in high school.
Oh, do they? I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, I was 17, 18 tops. I'm just like throwing out 17.
How old is this actor?
32.
Probably, probably like 27 in this film.
I don't know. Honestly, it's 1985. He's like 14. He just looks 45.
I'll look this up. Something to that effect.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, so he's perving out on old Jer, and Jer gives him the sex eye too. He's like, vampire. Like, I know you're looking at me, Charlie. And he's like, yes, I am. And that girl's offed. That girl's like basically killed in front of him.
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah, it's like a very Hitchcock moment.
He doesn't have an age on IMDb.
And that will not stand with Charlie.
No. Marcy Darcy is 27.
Yeah. That she looks like it.
Yeah, she does.
So they're probably the same age around.
I would guess,
Yeah. But yeah, so now this vampire's like, oh shit, like this guy saw me kill some people. I'm not really cool with this. But the weird thing is, he seems cool.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's not really that threatened or panicked. I like how he closes the shade, like, yeah, you saw me, but I don't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck.
As he sees him the next day.
Yeah. Is that when he comes over and introduces himself to Mom the next day?
Maybe.
I don't know.
If only we had some notes to take care of.
I didn't take notes.
No, I know they didn't know.
So the first thing that happens is the vampire Jerry, who we have not fully met yet, is somewhat cool. So like, in a weird way, if I had to guess, the vampire Jerry wanted to be spied on, openly let Charlie see this, and is like, I'm your cool vampire, and sometimes you're going to see some cool things happening. Me killing some people, me having sex, but dude, whatever. I say this because right now, Jerry does nothing. Now, I'm going to take like this. So I know Lamar is familiar with this. If you guys are unfamiliar, and they do play into this a little bit in Cobra Kai, there is like this huge like rethought about Karate Kid where it's Ralph Macchio is actually more the bully than Johnny. So if you like watch the first one, you might think like Ralph Macchio, if he just like kept to himself, like there wouldn't have been these problems, and like he's the real antagonist. I would say the same thing actually about Charlie here. So the vampire Jerry's super cool. He's like, I had sex, I'm killing people, like whatever. And
mind your own business, son.
right. And so what he does is Charlie calls the cops, and the cops are like, what? He's like, yeah, I saw a murderer. And he's like, we found this body. Like, are you being serious? He's like, yeah, man, my neighbor killed this like woman in front of me. So this is really what sets Jerry off. So this is where we meet Billy in full. Billy's like, hi, like I kind of like run this house. Like, what's going on? He's like, this kid said he saw like you dumping bodies and stuff. He's like, dumping bodies? Like, we're moving in. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I could literally show you the stuff I've been moving. Like, it's in the car. The cop's like, okay. And it's like art stuff and various other things. And then Charlie's like, well, let's go to the basement. He's a vampire. And he's like, okay, this is bullshit. The cop is like, this is bullshit. And clearly, if they did go to the basement, they still wouldn't have found anything
because it's behind like that hidden wall.
Yeah, we later find out that this coffin is like behind like a hidden wall that you've got to move levers. So like he still would have been cool, Jerry that is, or like fine about this. But once the cop hears like vampire and stuff, he's like, oh my God, these are prank phone calls. Like this kid's wasting my time. Like, kid, I'm gonna bring you to jail next time. Cop storms off. He's like, never call me again. Oh, man. And a Charlie gets mean mugged by Billy from a balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not good.
You see, this is why he's a wiener. It's because of how he's handling all this.
This is what I said, Mike, that this guy could have handled this in a different way, and he did not.
That's true. In fact, I think his next move is he goes to his spazzy friend, Evil.
Yeah.
And he's looking for advice to kill this vampire. And the advice Evil gives him is just standard vampire advice. I don't know why he had to go to him. Like, dude, doesn't everybody know this?
Jeremy loves Evil Ed's voice.
I just don't get, like, what direction did he get from the director in this movie? He's like, I mean, like, has that guy been in other movies? And if so,
yes.
Does he act? Well,
I don't know, Jeremy.
976 Evil and Fraternity Vacation.
Does he have the same like persona, the same personality?
976 Evil, from my memory, is like pretty much the same.
I would assume he only plays that character.
Fraternity Vacation, he's like the reclusive nerd that like the normal guys are like, we got to get him laid. It's going to be cool. And he's like, I'm a nerd.
This guy would have annoyed me to no end if he was my friend.
I can't imagine his like audition and the director was like, yeah, that's perfect. I want the most annoying person in the world who can't act. You're in.
And he got it.
That's great. That's what I want.
Yeah. Well, that's Evil Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Charlie goes to him, and he's like, man, tell me everything you know about vampires. You're into horror stuff. You like these Peter Vincent TV shows and all this stuff. So Peter Vincent is basically Vincent Price. So this like old man who's like running these TV shows and these schlocky horror movies and movies that he's been in.
Isn't the thing that he does called Fright Night?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So the show he's doing is Fright Night.
Yeah, this movie wins the award for the amount of times they say the name of
Fright
the movie
Night, yeah.
in the movie.
And the song. And the song.
The song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to Fright Night. For real.
Yeah.
For real, though.
Hey,
For real, dog.
All you tum tuggers out there.
For real.
For Riz.
Yeah. Spreading the Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy got it spread.
What?
You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I thought you were talking about your wife.
Well, maybe.
Wow.
That's why I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Evil Ed, he does give him some tips. He's like, for
Just
$8.
Yeah.
For $8, he gives him a couple tips and a gold cross, which I think was probably worth more than the $8 that he received.
It might not have been.
So he's in the hole.
Yeah, he is in the hole, all right.
Yeah, and his fear is like, I think this dude's gonna come after me like tonight. Like, it's like now the next day, and I mean, it's pretty basic logic, and I'm like, I'm with Charlie. He's like, it's day, and all this shit happened like pretty much today he's going to find out about this. Tonight, when vampires could come out, I think he's going to come after me. And he's totally right.
Well, yeah, that's because he's fucking wasting his flavor over there, harshing on his whole fucking deal.
How did he waste the flavor? Did he kick it up too high?
Yeah, he did.
How high? Real high?
Pretty high.
Because I'm dressed so fly.
Yeah.
I'm a lovable, huggable kind of guy. Well, with that, the advice is take this cross and do vampire shit. And he's like, thanks, bro. And so he does go home. He nails all of the windows shut. I do like this scene. And he's then he wakes up. He's like, oh my God, I hear some screeching. And then it turns out that it's just branches scratching against the window. It's like, but then Jerry's there. Whoops. And Jerry's like, I don't like you calling the cops, bro. Before
I thought we had a thing together, man.
Kind of. So let's take this a little slow down for 1 second. Yeah. Because then I feel everything else is, dude, Charlie, it's all you.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm your neighbor, Jerry. No, first we meet. He stops by, and sorry, the one thing we skipped is that's when Jeremy noted. Jerry stops by and he meets Mom, and he's like, hey, I'll see you later. You're great. And your mom invited me forever, and I'm going to stop by all the time. Oh, with your mom's permission. And she's like, oh my God, yes. He's like, yes. So now he's there in the night, and he's like, listen, man, I know what you saw, and I don't like that you call the cops, but if you just forget what happened, this could be cool. He says that straight up. And I was like, and that's why I was joking before. I was like, man, this guy just wants to be your neighbor. Play it cool, dude. No. And then he does not. He gets really mouthy with the whole situation, and he tries to...
Charlie's a real Boy Scout, though.
Yeah, he's like...
He is. God.
Wait, what does he do that fails? It's not the cross. Yeah, that's later.
No, he doesn't fail with the cross. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I know what he does. He stabs his hand. So
red pencil.
Yeah, so he's like, listen, dude, you're trying to fight me. So he punches him. He's like, dude, if you're not gonna play ball, fine, I'm gonna kill you. So Jerry is basically pushing him out a window, and then Charlie stabs his hand with a pencil.
Yeah, well,
he's so pissed.
So he has his hand around his neck, right? Mm-hmm. And he stabs him through the hand, and then when Jerry pulls the pencil out, this pencil, he would have stabbed himself in the fucking throat.
Right in the artery.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been dead. Then the mom gets out of her room. She's like, oh, there's a big commotion because...
You guys stop horsing around.
Yeah.
All the closets, all the closet doors are broken, windows have exploded. Yeah, and the mom's in the background hackers, Charlie, are you fucking that bitch again? Yeah, oh my God. Turn off your computer, Charlie.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, and she's like, what the hell's going on? He's like, I just had a bad dream. She's like, you know what? I had a bad dream the other day too. Weird. I was like, I love Mom. Look around. Your son just exploded a room.
Xanax?
Cocaine, this is when she offered drugs.
Yeah. What was it? It was
a Valium.
Valium, that's right.
She's like, if you're having bad dreams, you got a Valium.
You want some heroin? I'm doing some.
That's why it took her so long to wake up after the commotion.
Yeah, she was way
knocked out.
She had the vapors.
She did.
The Valium vapors?
Yeah.
This is the worst kind, when you fart and get tired.
Oh, firsthand, you know this?
Yeah, I'm doing it now, guys.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Is that what that is?
Oh.
I gotta go.
Halloween Spectacular.
Yeah.
Trivia's canceled.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so anyway, Mom coming in ruins Jerry's plan, so he leaves for the night. He's like, you'll see me again.
No. So Jerry goes home and calls Charlie on the phone. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, bro. So I didn't like any of that shit.
Yeah, that all sucked.
So one, I straight up destroyed your car. I love that. He's like, just so open. He's like, I destroyed your car. So can you imagine as an adult? So as a 450-year-old adult, however old he is, can you imagine calling a 17-year-old? I just destroyed
I fucked up your car, bro. Hey, what do you think about that?
Yeah, we could have been friends, but...
Hey, Charlie, it's 1985. You know what they're not going to do? Trace this call. Believe a youth.
Yeah.
Destroyed your car, bro.
And he's like, chop chop.
Yeah, and he's like...
how am I going to get home?
Chop chop. Yeah, so I destroyed your car, bro, and I'm going to come for you tomorrow. So That's where we're at. And Billy in the background was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, man.
God.
So I don't know. It really improves even more how much I like Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry's like, on several occasions, I wanted to play it cool, dude, but it's all you. And you had to be a hand-stabbing little prick about it.
Well, and even when he stops playing it cool, he's still not playing it cool kind of on a 17-year-old level by fucking up the car.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, I think it was just like a power move. Like, he could have done anything.
Right.
He's like, the one thing you have, I destroyed that first. And I'm going to kill you tomorrow. But the one thing you had, you don't have that anymore.
Yeah. And it was a nice Mustang. Not well painted, but it was a nice Mustang.
What the hell was going on with that paint
Mustang.
job?
So,
A lot of primer. I think.
well,
There you go. I'm guessing that's what it was.
when you do exhaust all options, you call a TV show host.
Yeah.
And this is what he does. He calls Peter Vincent, host of Fright Night.
Who just so happens to be like down the street, I guess.
Yeah. Like in a shitty apartment.
Yes. Well, it's studio, everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, he's
everything's
filming
right
up
there.
the street. Yeah, it's nice. Local.
Very convenient.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made them think? Did they think that his TV show was real? Did they not understand what an actor is?
I don't think so.
Well,
Okay.
in 1985, the answer is no. They didn't.
Okay. They thought he was a real.
We didn't know what
vampire
actors
killer.
were till 1992.
We were just talking about it. So, today we have AI. So I was like highlighting. I was like, oh, I saw something that like the show's coming back. And I was like, then I looked it up. I was like, no, just fake. It's just AI, stupid generated shit. So like noting that media literacy is clearly like something like in focus right now because all of these problems of what's real, what's not. So that was the 1985 complex. Like you just saw TV and you're like, that's real.
Yeah.
Like that guy's real.
Yeah.
This movie's real.
He's basically Van Helsing. Let's go get him.
Bugs Bunny's real.
It's so easy to make movies back then.
Right. This is our generation.
I also liked how he immediately knew where to find this guy. Like, I know Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know he's in California, but if I had to go
You couldn't
find
go get
him,
his-
like, I couldn't go find this
Well,
guy.
they give you like a star map when you get on the strip.
I just want the listeners to know that Jeremy kept winking as he said that. Like he might be going for Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we at Rabbit Troop Sucks do not support that endeavor.
yeah.
That is a solo mission.
Well, I
no
wanna
matter
meet
what
his-
you read
I want
on
to
the
meet
news.
his two donkeys.
I'm sorry.
Even more.
Is what?
There's a lot going
Yeah,
on
Arnold
there.
Schwarzenegger has two pet donkeys.
Two pet donkeys. I see. What are their names?
I don't know yet. That's why I want to meet him.
I see.
Donks and bonks.
Yeah, donks and
Big Rig and Jesse.
Wiener and Teener.
Okay.
Conan and DeVito.
Hey.
There.
Yeah. It's probably Conan.
Well, good thing Peter Vincent is like, hey, bro. You're a lunatic. And
How about you get out of my house right now?
yeah, like I don't need any of this.
Well,
then
thank God Marcy Darcy has a savings bond.
yeah, so then like in a twist, Amy and Evil Ed actually contact him and they're like, so
He needs this.
like, so do you remember this guy? And they're like, no. This is all like within hours.
Yeah.
He's like, no. He's like, he's the guy who thought there's vampires. He's like, oh my God,
yeah,
like your
I
friend's like
forgot about that guy.
straight up
Like, oh,
crazy.
him.
And they're like, well, we actually need you. And he's like, I already said to your friend no. They're like, well, we actually need you to convince him that the neighbor is not a vampire. And the dude's like, so he was just fired from the set. And now he needs money and he's going to be evicted and all these things are happening. Poor Peter Vincent.
Yeah.
So Amy's going to liquidate her savings bond.
Yeah, he's like, I'll take it. And so he's like, what do you want me to do? He's like, so they're basically like, he plans to stab his neighbor like a vampire, and we just want you to be like, he's not a vampire because he believes you. He's like, I'm in. And they even, so I love the turns of like twists here in this movie. So they call Jerry on the phone. Like, I would have never suspected that. They're like, so my friend thinks he's your vampire.
Listen, Jer, come on.
And Jerry's like, go on. And they're like, so we're going to get this guy, this actor. He's like, I'm aware of this actor. And they're like, we're going to bring him over and just prove you're not a vampire because our friend's a lunatic. And Jerry's like, love it.
Like,
Yeah,
sick.
he's like,
This
that is
great.
actually very reasonable.
This
like,
is an
I
awesome
appreciate
plan.
it.
Yeah, Jerry's like, this is the most convenient plan I have ever heard ever in my life. I love sane children. Good job. And they're like, we're going to bring crosses and holy water. He's like, I am super not cool with that. He's like, I'm a born again and I just don't like any of that. And they're like, we're just going to bring tap water and stuff. He's like, love it even more. Great job. And that happens like what a crazy ass plan and a weird written part. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to call the vampire and be like, let's stop by. And that dude's like, dope.
Yeah.
Like at the bottom of the savings bond, do you think she just wrote like to Peter?
I don't think
Like, gave it to him?
I don't think it's like a check. I think a savings bond is just like a thing with value.
Yeah, it's basically just a certificate you could give to people.
Yeah.
Here you go.
And he took it
That's
and he
dumb.
put in his little
What the hell
whatever.
were we thinking in '85?
I mean,
don't
think
know.
about it like this. Jerry probably has savings bonds every which way.
That's true.
Yeah,
And
they're just
he's-
in the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry's like, do you know who's gonna profit from waiting? Me
And
and
that's how
Billy.
he got that house that he's in.
Yeah, he's like, that was
There's a
just
dope house. Man.
Just
There's
a
a
handful.
lot of great woodwork in that house.
They don't do any work, but they paid full price. Just
Also, I feel
right in.
like the amount of shit that is in Jerry's house, like how long do you think they were moving in
took a
before
while.
Charlie finally noticed this coffin being moved into the basement?
well, that was the first thing.
Charlie's
You
a-
immediately just looked outside, and was like, coffin.
yeah, but this thing takes place over like 48 hours. You're telling me all the rest of that shit was moved in after the coffin?
Billy doesn't fuck around, okay?
Billy, we
He was
talked about,
getting it done.
is like the best employee we have ever seen on Rabbit Troop Sucks. Like, hats off to Billy.
Maybe Billy has some friends that like he bought pizza and PBRs for and
Yeah,
they came over and helped.
neighbor kids.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, man of the people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, beyond the one dead person, this Jerry has been an upstanding citizen and neighbor this whole movie.
He's only killed a prostitute. And in the 80s, they would have been okay with that.
Yeah, prostitutes died every day in the 80s.
like you
Yeah.
said, in the 80s.
And she was a hot prostitute, too.
From what
Yeah,
you can
and
see
in
through
the
the
80s,
window.
these prostitutes were dying for nothing, you know?
Yeah.
And now they're dying to keep a vampire alive.
Yeah,
So
it's a
nice.
noble pursuit.
Yeah, didn't you say she was a playmate?
yeah, she was
One.
87.
Yeah, one.
Playboy
That he
Playmate.
looked up. Yeah, so they basically have him drink this fake water. He's like, see, I'm not a vampire. And Charlie's like, oh my God, you got to believe me. And everyone's like, you're a moron. Let's get out of here. And Peter Vincent takes out this compact.
He stops to like powder his nose or whatever.
And he's like, oh my God, Jerry doesn't have a reflection. He's like, I'm losing my mind. And he looks again and he's like, holy shit. And he drops the compact. And then kind of the jig's up a little bit because Jerry's like, what's wrong? He's like, nothing. And Jerry definitely is suspicious of all this. And everyone leaves. And Billy and Jerry are like, isn't Amy reminiscent of that one love you had? He's like, yes, yes. So then they all leave, and Peter Vincent just takes off. He's like, bye, and just totally drives off. He's like, yeah, that's weird, bye. Like, drives off. And they're like, no. So the three youths, did you say youths?
Utes?
They walk off, and Evil Ed is being a real ass about it. He's like, oh my God, vampires aren't real. I'm going to go down this alley. It's a shortcut. You guys are idiots.
Yeah, where are they going?
I don't know. The mist alleys.
But like, he lives next door.
Yeah.
Where were they walking to?
Where the fuck were they walking to?
Well,
dude?
where does Amy live?
I don't know, but
know.
they didn't walk
Let
too
that bitch
far,
walk by
and then they like walked by a club.
Well,
So
well,
it's like I'm figuring like the club is right next to
Oh,
their house.
well, they're downtown. They've been walking for miles at this
At a
point.
factory?
We,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
the case,
we
yeah.
didn't see the director's cut of like buses and like other transit
Right.
systems. But yeah, so Evil Ed goes down the alley and simultaneously Charlie and Amy walk off. Evil Ed is pretty much offed immediately by Jerry. Jerry comes in, but Jerry again kind of was like, hey dude, so I know what it's like to be you and be ignored, but if you want, I'll turn you into a vampire and you could do whatever. Like straight up gives him the offer, and Evil Ed's like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, so like, again, like, I don't feel overall it's like the worst vampire we have ever seen. So Evil Ed is now vampire. Then Jerry goes for Amy and Charlie, and they go into an amazing 80s club. I wish I was at that 80s club. This 80s club looks like a lot of fun.
Did you catch the name of it?
I did not.
I didn't either.
Yeah, so they try to get in. So like Jerry's like kind of like missed, like jumping. It's like he's in like 10 feet in front of you. He's 10 feet in back of you, but he's always kind of around. So they find this club and they try to get in through the front door in the line. And was like, no way, dude. So they go through kind of like an alley, a back door, and they jump through like a dining nook. And then even though like the chef's like, what the hell? And then they kind of escape into this multi-floored club. Love it. A lot of the scenes are just weird dance scenes that Jerry does get in there. And Jerry's like, oh man, I'm totally going to sex dance Amy up every which way.
So he like hypnotizes her and she's falling under his vampiric spell.
He hypnotizes her. He finger bangs her a little bit.
Yeah, he does. He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, what's his name is like on the payphone.
Somebody's got to believe me.
I was
calling Peter.
Yeah, I was gonna say a couple of things.
No, he called the cops again, didn't he?
Yeah, he calls the cops, and simultaneously, so Peter is at his house. So now it's like two things are happening. Ed immediately goes to Peter's house.
That's right.
Ed's a vampire, and he's like, somehow he knows exactly where Peter lives. Like literally, Peter Vincent.
Everyone knows where Peter lives.
Peter lives. I'm gonna make it up. He lives in like apartment 6A, and somehow like evil Ed just immediately is like tap tap tap. Like, oh my God, there's vampires. He's like, young boy, you've got to get in here. He's like, by the way, I'm the vampire. And good God, Peter Vincent burns a cross right into his head. Like boom, immediately. He freaks out, and then Evil Ed just jumps out a window. Then I think there's also a call between Charlie and Peter, and it's like, oh my God, shit's happening. Then we get more erotic sex club dance scenes where Amy's getting sexed up by Jerry, and Jerry's like, ooh, I like your dance.
So I lied earlier. I did take 2 notes, and I think one of them is mentioned here. Sucking his way through town.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think that was mentioned. He's going to suck his way through
He's sucking his way through town. Okay.
That doesn't seem right.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
I can't remember what happens, but the club clears out because Jerry was doing something. I think he
It is clever.
Yeah, he was...
Something
happened.
He was sucking his way through the club.
He was sucking his way through the club. The security people, they didn't like
that.
No,
that's what it was. I think the Wiener kid started like getting up on Jerry's business.
Got real Ed Begley Jr.
He did, yeah. And the security had no problem with Jerry. They're like, get this fucking Wiener kid out of here. He's harshing this sexy guy, finger banging this chick. But then Jerry has to go all vampire. Fuck one of them up.
This is another scene. Like I'm gonna clearly tell you, like, I love this movie for a lot of like weird reasons, and this is like like one of many that I like. I don't suspect a lot of stuff. Like, although this movie's like super 80s, the formula of this movie for me is not always super 80s. Like the suaveness of Jerry, like kind of like, as we're joking around, like just being kind of like a cool dude, like for a while. Love that.
Yeah.
He goes full wolf.
FW.
He does. Yeah, he's just like bursting people. Like he is going for every one of those guards every which way. Yeah, man, don't mess with Jerry in any of this.
Yeah.
I love that.
Jerry's mad now.
Jerry is mad.
He's like, you know what? I've tried to be a cool dude, and you guys are fucking pissing me off, all right?
Yeah.
And so he's pissed now. And the rest of the movie, he's pissed.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't stop being pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like once he kills the security guards, he's like, man, I try to be cool in this town. I moved in. I'm telling everyone awesome things. Man about town. Done.
Yeah. Mind your business.
Yeah. Totally donezo.
He takes Amy and he's out of there. He bounced the bouncers and he jets. And
takes Amy with him.
Yeah.
Charlie, he goes to Vincent.
True Vincent.
Yeah.
He's trying
full Vincent.
He's trying to get him to come out again, and Vincent's not having it.
What happens is Jerry's like, I'm taking Amy, and you bozos better show up my house later, and we're all going to have a little talk about this. So you bring Peter Vincent, and you bring your ass over, and if you want to see Amy, that's what's going to happen. And this does happen, so they convince him to do this, and basically it's a final showdown at Jerry's.
Do you think Evil Ed requested him to bring the ass?
We got to bring that ass.
Yeah.
That's in small print, but it's there.
Gotta have that ass.
Somewhere in between this and the final countdown, Evil Ed gets killed.
Yeah, he turns into a fucking wolf.
He does.
Yeah, that was unexpected. So at one point in time, there's like a separation. So what happens is there's a small encounter at the mansion.
Yes.
And at one point in time, Charlie's knocked out by Billy. Peter runs off, and he's like in another house or another.
Well, he's next door at the mom's house.
Yeah. And so mom's at work, thank God. So mom's not off in this. So
We never see mom again.
Yeah, but she's okay. Like it literally, she left a note like I have to work, and she did say somewhere in the movie like I have to pick up some night shifts. So yeah,
actually, we don't know that.
But
evil could have killed her, and
he has a note. True. He literally reads a note like, "Luckily, mom's at work."
Well, he's in her bed dressed like Raggedy Ann.
Yeah,
that's frightening. So it's Peter versus the wolf. Oh, wow. There we are.
They did it.
Yeah. So Evil Ed turns into a hellhound, and
he looked like a pretty good boy.
Yeah. And through a tussle, Peter's basically able to throw him through a balcony, and one of the banister rods goes through. This is a real brutal scene.
I mean,
it also went on for 18 minutes.
Yeah, this could have been definitely short. I absolutely agree with Mike. So you watch Peter watch Evil Ed die, and he transforms from like hellhound werewolf back to like human form. Very reminiscent of American Werewolf in London. Yeah. So yeah, great call, Mike. But the transformation is similar, but yeah, this goes on for a long time. And this dude is just in pain. I did read in the trivia that in Fright Night 2, they did ask him to come back and he declined. But he is essentially dead. There is kind of a twist at the end of this movie, I guess we'll note, that I guess there's one more moment of Evil Ed. But for all sake, like he's dead.
Yeah.
And I do like, so Peter Vincent is my favorite character in this whole film. I think he's unique. I think he's fun. Like, he adds the realism and the quirkiness for me because he realizes, like, dude, I'm just an actor, but oh shit, like, vampires are real and, like, the things I've been doing faking, like, now are, like, things I'm kind of aware of.
Yeah, he's a real one for sure.
Yeah, so he's, like, super fun for me. And he's, like, the best actor. I would kind of, Jerry.
Chris Sarandon kind of outclasses everybody here.
But I mean, for what it's worth, like this actor pulls off this like schlocky dude.
Oh no, he does a great job.
And I don't want to say, like I said before, like Vincent Price. This is what it's based off. Like I don't think Vincent Price is some schlocky actor. This is like a almost like over the top satirical version to be like the Vincent Price classics. Like I do the schlock version of it. I'm like, I just feel this guy pulls it off. But he's like, now I got to go back next door. This guy's like a real hero too. Like he goes back next door. He's like, I gotta save Charlie. Like, oh shit. We didn't even talk about like Amy clearly had sex with Jerry. She is now a vampire, and she's got until dawn
to be saved.
Yeah, kill Jerry, the head vampire. You know that old rule.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of rules for vampirism.
Yeah,
there's a lot of universal ones that cross over to here, such as the garlic, the stake through the heart.
But was there garlic?
There wasn't.
Mentioned,
that's what
it was
mentioned, but he never
appearance.
did. But the main one is to kill a head vampire by dawn, and all of his subjects will return back to normal. So that's what the crew has to do.
Yeah. Apparently, the Peter in Peter Vincent, Vincent is obviously Vincent Price. The Peter was from Peter Cushing.
Oh, awesome.
Grand Moff Tarkin, for you nerds.
Don't know
Very
that.
nice.
You know the Tarkin.
Yeah.
You know the Tarkin.
If you saw Tark, you
love a good Tarkin.
Do you ever go to McDonald's and get their Tark sauce?
Yeah. I asked for it.
It's good.
And then they escort me out.
Yeah.
That's why you got to do it in the drive-thru. Just drive off really quick. Yeah, the rest of the movie is basically just a battle. So, I mean, Amy is going full vamp in all of this. She now has long hair.
Yeah, and huge fucking torpedoes.
Yeah,
man.
It's like kind of crazy.
Banana cannons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like scantily dressed now. And now it's just like a battle. And I kind of cut to the chase. Like there's, they take down Billy, and that's something we should talk about. So we don't really know what he is. I love this. Again, so Billy approaches Vincent, Peter Vincent, and Peter takes out a gun.
He's got a fucking gun.
Yeah, he's like, you've got to step back or I'm going to shoot you. And he says this like 3 times. And you almost think, and I'm going like again for like 80s formulas. You want to say, and I'm going to sound really ageist saying this, but like this is where you're led to believe like this old man's not going to shoot him. He's going to give up. He's going to cower it out. He's like, I'm telling you, I'm going to shoot you. And he shoots Billy right in the forehead. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. And a good shot, man.
Yeah, like right in the forehead.
It
Billy
was point blank.
Yeah, flies down the stairs. I was like, Peter Vincent, yes. Ghoul, Gollum, we have no idea what he is. So they just blast the shit out of him. All the bullets go into Billy, and it just does not stop him. But, I mean, really, again, hats off. Peter does not stop. He gives it his all. Then Billy just stabs him in the chest like a vampire. Charlie, damn it, sorry. Yeah, Charlie stabs Billy in the chest, and then he turns into sand goo. He's done. And then the rest of the battle is Jerry is trying to let Amy go loose. He's like, arise for me and venge me. Because the only thing that's really putting him off is this cross. And it's more when Billy is Charlie is when Charlie is willing it. Because, he believes in it. You got to believe and have the faith, just like from Dusk Till Dawn. And, Jeremy's noting the sound like, good God. Every time Jerry sees the cross, he's like, oh!
And his mouth gets all circular. Like,
He's like, they don't believe in Halloween. It's all about Christmas. And they eventually just...
Wait, that's bullshit, though, because Peter crosses what's-his-face in the face.
I said that when we were watching. I truly believe in that moment when Peter uses the cross against Evil Ed, that he believes in it for a second. And
I would believe in it more if it fucking worked. There was a vampire.
But when he uses it again against Jerry, it's more like an actor using it. He's like, "Be gone, demon."
That's true. Versus an actual demon that he was fighting. And
I
don't know.
Yeah, I mean, totally suspect.
I think that's just sloppy writing.
I totally agree. But they basically wear Jerry down. And I know this too. Like all these clocks go off, like Back to the Future, and I was like, why would you set this the moment it becomes dawn?
Right. The alarm's off. I have 8 seconds to get in the basement.
Right. You would set this like 45 minutes or an hour before, but it happens. They wear this dude down and they just start breaking glasses. All the window glass. And then he vampire bats himself, bites everyone, and goes over. Then he zooms to the basement, and this is what we noted. He's got a little secret lair that if you got to like move a shelf, then there's a coffin. Well, they find that. They have to hammer into that because it's bolted shut. Amy goes ham on Charlie. Charlie is able to defend himself a bit. She's able to trick him a little bit. But during all of this, they're able to stab Jerry a little bit. And he's like, I am super pissed about this.
This is so weak.
And then they just break a bunch of, glass and eventually just light beam this dude.
Yeah. He's dead.
That's how
they get him. They got Jerry.
You gotta blow him up by light.
Blow him up, glow him up. It's the vampire way.
That was his glow up.
That was the vampire glow up. Yeah. That's how you do it. We did it.
Yay.
Well, I guess the producers of Peter's show must have heard about this because they hire him back.
Yes,
the show's back on.
This is like a big unknown. So the big thing he did was, Peter originally got to all this for money because he lost his job. He's getting evicted from his apartment, blah, blah, blah. And that's where he got that $500 savings bond and maybe $20 in cash.
Edward gave him $8 earlier, I think.
Charlie gave Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew there was $8.
But then, at the end we see the real end is now. Amy's no longer a vampire. The head vampire is dead. All right. As they're making out while watching Fright Night's back on air. Peter Vincent show. Yeah, as Jeremy noted, we have no idea, what the hell's going on? Why is this back on? How did you get your job back? It's super not told to us. Well, they're making out because mom is, I love when these kids make out and, have sex in the upstairs room. And as they're doing this, Charlie looks out the window for a quick second. He sees 2 red eyes glowing. And he's like, wait a minute. And that's where he saw, the vampire last time. And he's like, nah, I can't be. And then they make out again, and, little Fright Nights on TV. But then we hear Evil Ed. He's like, oh, Charlie, you dork, or whatever the hell he says. But that's where we're at.
Kid.
Yeah, he says fruitcake a lot. Yeah. Fright Night. But yeah, credits roll, and there's a Fright Night 2 out there that maybe one day we'll get into. I just really don't even remember it. There is the remake with Colin Farrell. I know I watched it. I remember not liking it. I just don't remember anything about it outside of just not liking it. I think the big thing was just a straightforward. The reason I like this film and will defend it in moments is it's really campy and that's fun. And this movie was the remake was not. It was just.
Did we watch that together?
Yeah, okay. A long time ago. And I just think it was just boring and just really tried to be serious.
It's definitely not as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imogen Poots is in it though, which is a fun name to say.
Before we get into everything, and clearly noting we've got some trivia up ahead, I'll just get out of the way our contact information. As always, feel free to reach out to us at rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. Again, rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. It directly goes to our email. If you have any insight, inquiries, you love Halloween, you love Fright Night, you love Peter Vincent, you love Vincent Price, you love Fright Night things, let us know those isolated sound clips. If you're just telling us you're having a good time on Halloween, you've recorded some Halloween shenanigans, share them with us. If you've committed crimes, don't share that with us.
What kind of fun costumes you wearing? Tell us.
Are they tantalizing?
Oh,
titillating costumes?
Send
them
pictures.
over. I'll send them over to Mike and Jeremy. Again, if you committed crimes, we don't want to know about it. I don't want to be an accomplice. Titillating photos, go to Mike and Jeremy. With this, we're also on social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Reach out to us via our website, rabbittroopsucks.com. We have links to pictures. We have links to merchandise. Some of our episodes are there. And as always, we're everywhere podcasts play. So any platform you could think of, tell your friends. Please give us a 5 out of 5 star review for our ad-free and free posting podcast. But yeah, everybody, before we get into a trivia and maybe a small break before we jump into that.
We're dumping.
Jump into that. We're in a candy dump. Beep, beep. Candy dump. Jeremy, you're in studio. My God, you drove here for Fright Night.
I did.
What are you thinking of Fright Night, 1985 40th anniversary?
Yeah, I love this movie. I've seen this movie numerous times. I really like Jerry the Vampire. Chris Sarandon does a fantastic job of playing him. I'm in complete agreement in that I feel like me and Jerry would have been fast friends, you know, like going out to the clubs maybe. I think he could have like convinced women to buy us drinks, you know, using his magical mystical powers. But I really like this movie. I liked all of the actors that are in this movie. Even though Charlie is a wiener kid, he does, as an actor, give it his all. I don't know. Amy was kind of forgettable. What's the other guy's name? Fucking Evil Ed is just a weird dude. He is really, really weird. And I don't know why Charlie is friends with him. But overall, this movie's great. Watch it by yourself. Watch it with friends. Definitely watch it for Halloween. We're in the season. So, yeah, I give this movie my full recommendation.
What are you thinking, Lamar?
I'm thinking I like this movie as well. My first time seeing it, and I'm glad it was introduced to me through Rabbit Troop Sucks. I'm glad we reviewed this movie. It's a great movie to do for Halloween. It's not exactly the biggest horror movie. It's not going to scare you like it's a horror. IMDb says it's a horror/comedy. I don't get the comedy aspect of it. There's weird comedy elements that don't work in this movie if they're trying to go for that. Otherwise, it's a decent thriller. It's a simple plot, no complicated vampire lore that you need to know. In fact, it's the simplest vampire lore. It's the one you already know.
I do feel like the remake, they try to make more comedic.
Really?
Than
I can see that.
Yeah.
I feel the comedy in this, Lamar, like not to like jump anyone's turn.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about your view on this. My favorite character is Peter Vincent. I feel the comedy is with him, where it's like,
yeah,
oh my God, like I'm kind of like this washed up schlocky actor.
Yeah,
but it's real.
Yeah, he's not meant to be like a slapstick, like just comedy guy. It's kind of just like you said, he's washed up and he's kind of passively just not wanting to be involved with it, but he, in the end, he's like, you know what, I do perpetuate, I'm a vampire killer. Charlie's come to me for aid, and he has a moment in time later on in the movie where he's like, yeah, you know, I just got to do this. I'm gonna live up to what I do, and I like that. Roddy McDowall is the most notable actor, actually. He's been doing this for years. Fantastic. He's my favorite character, I gotta say. Good characters all over in this movie. Okay acting. I don't have much more to add to this except the negatives, which was very poor lighting. But that's, you know, it's a horror movie. What are you going to do?
From
and
85.
And it takes place at night and a lot of indoor scenes, and it's 85, and music at the end. every 85 movie has a theme song at the end.
Fright Night.
They got to use the title of the fucking movie in it.
So frightened.
I like this movie a lot, though.
Fright Night.
Fright Night was a fright night for me. Was it a fright night for you, Michael?
It was, yeah. I like this movie a lot. This movie for me, it's like the ultimate kind of cheesy 80s movie, but like it walks that line where it's, I don't know, good but not over the top. I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but like, I don't know. It has that perfect balance of like schlocky but not silly. I don't know. I like it a lot. Yeah, the acting is overall fine. Peter Vincent's my favorite character for sure. Chris Sarandon just outclasses everyone as an actor, with the exception of when he's in vampire makeup. Then he's a doofus. I don't know. Like he is, as a human, he is this like charming, charismatic, great acted character. The minute he's a vampire, he's like, I don't know. Him in Vampire Guys was kind of doofus for me, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Not like really a horror movie, but just a fun watch, a good 80s romp. Yeah, I've seen it many times. I'll see it again.
Right on.
Yeah, this movie for me is total class. Everything that you would want from the 80s, and that's what it more of. I mean, like class.
Pure class.
Yeah, pure 80s class. Right up here, your nose clamps.
Straight from the ocean.
The Jerry is amazing, and the weird thing is, like, as you guys are noting, like when he sees the cross and he makes that noise, like, and he turns into like such a dork. Like it's kind of works for me because I'm like, this guy is so slick and suave and bewitching in areas, but that's like the one thing that he's like, oh my god, like he like psychologically melts. You're like, man, you're nothing. Like it really tears down the facade of who this dude is. Yeah. Like, so like that works for me. Peter Vincent, as I noted, is my favorite. Like, I really think just like really cool, fun character. Like the whole idea of just like, man, I was like running this show. It's like, if you're from Chicago, the Midwest, Svengoolie, like this is who this is. Yeah. Like you're like this host of like crazy films, and then it's like, was it Joe Bob on Shudder, and like TNT, and then it was like Up All Night,
yeah,
like
with Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, like all these people have hosted, and like that's the fun, like. And then they're like, can you imagine if it became real? And that's it. And like, this guy really delivers for me. I really feel like Peter Vincent's like also a hero, that when he does find out like it truly is real and I've tried to run away from this, he doesn't stand back. Like he does try to help Charlie. He helps Amy. Like it's a stand-up dude. I just really like this character. I like how he's written. The vampire Jerry is so weird. As I said, he doesn't follow the 80s formula. I'm like, I like this dude, and I like Billy. Like, man, like Charlie, you're the real boner jam here. So
the boner jam. Yeah,
with this, I think this movie's a lot of fun. You know, our Rami group recommendation, the RGR.
That's official now.
Yeah, that we I don't know, like this movie could easily be, I always throw this movie on in the background because it's sort of Halloween, sort of fun. It's not sort of fun, it's just, it's not a horror film at its core, but like it fits the Halloween bill. You can put this on the background, you can watch this with friends, either or for me.
Yeah, it works universal that way.
Yeah, but this movie totally holds up for me. This movie is so much fun. A lot of twists, just again, not following the 80s formula. So in a moment, we're about to play some trivia, and I'm going to explain to these guys on a quick break, and then I'm going to explain to you as the listeners. But to get out of the way, in case I forget, our next movie, we come back regular old November. Like, we'll get there. We have some fun movies planned, but our next movie, also back to 1985, 40th anniversary, Spies Like Us, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd. Super fun film. Kind of off the beaten path with some of these actors and the story, but yeah. Back to 85, again, our theme for this year, Spies Like Us. But yeah, we'll be back with some trivia. We're going to take a quick break. It'll be cut out for you, but when we come back, we're going to find out who's going to win this trivia, what's going on, and what is the prize. But good God.
Cocaine.
I hope not.
Oh, well.
Okay, so we're coming back with, as always, we have a trivia contest, and
I got it.
oh boy.
Here we go.
So these are the rules. Everyone has a buzzer here. So it is Jeremy, Lamar, and Mike, and everyone is going to buzz in. What are your buzzer sounds? So Jeremy sounds like a prize fighter. Lamar, the boing.
Hold it up to the. Oh, go for it.
Mine? Yeah. I got a
Ding-dong.
doorbell.
Yeah, doorbell. So they'll buzz in. So thank you. Shout out to my wife who put this together. I think this is a very fun trivia contest, and I'll mark you guys down. We'll kind of go through the honor code of who you think is buzzing in first. So I'm going to read a synopsis, and I'll highlight what that is in a second. And so when you guys buzz in, it's whoever buzzes in first, you get an attempt to tell me what this movie is. And if you're wrong, you're out for this question. And like if Jeremy's wrong, Lamar and Mike could still buzz in. If you're right, I'll be like, you're right. Don't like try to go any further. Like, Lamar, you're right. And I'll finish reading the synopsis just for the listeners. The synopsis is, I'm going to go through about a dozen on they're short. These are scathing 1-star reviews on IMDb of movies we've done. Thanks again for my wife for putting this out. She had a lot of fun putting this contest
Yeah, that's
together.
a really clever idea.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. So again, these are people who hated some of the movies we did. And again, your job is buzz in as quickly as you can. If you are wrong, you are done for that round, that question. The other people could still buzz in. If you're right, I'll immediately tell you. You get the point, but I'll finish the synopsis. So,
Can I ask a question
Yeah.
real quick? And maybe you can't answer this, and that's fine. Are the movies like recent RTS? Like would the
Like
four
American Rickshaw.
Yeah, well, like I guess that's my question. Like, would the four of us have been present for these, or are we talking about like 3 years ago when it was just you and I?
that's a good question. So as I told these guys, and it wasn't to intimidate them, I don't remember all of the answers. Like some of these are definitely a year and a half old. A great question Mike is asking is, have all of you been present? I think overall, yes. Like that would be my assumption, but it does span a lot of years that we've been doing this podcast. The non-intimidation is, I got every one of these questions right.
He just had to flex that
Yeah,
real
he's
quick.
bragging.
Well, no. I think they will too. Like, as I said, like a lot of the summaries are like 5 sentences, and I was like, But then like the last sentence names a character or like something very notable about the film.
So this is effectively like name that tune. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna get it if you read the whole thing. But we're trying to get it first.
I would say this. One of you might be like, oh shit, like I really don't remember that film. But I think amongst the 3 of you, yes.
I also feel like the person who never remembers anyone's name might be at a disadvantage here.
No, there's like real like tee-offs of like what this is gonna
Okay.
be. Like then that's why I was like no intimidation. Like I wasn't up against the clock. Like I heard the question in full, and I was like, oh yeah, it's blank. But again, like some of them I was like, oh, it's like the last. Like there was definitely like a couple. I was like, it could be. And then they named someone. I was like, it's blank. But
Okay.
here we go. So
For each one we get wrong, do we have to remove an article of clothing?
I hope not.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm gonna have to put some clothing on real quick.
All right. So remember, try to buzz in. I don't even remember what your chimes are. We're gonna go by like
Doorbell.
yeah, some honor code. And all of you are going to agree and have a little list. All right, so question 1. This movie is from 1985 and should stay there. Way back in time before any good music videos were made or Vivo or YouTube. Oh, wait, it's not a music video movie. It's a martial arts movie. Dedications to Bruce Lee. What an insult. Jeremy.
Jim Cotta?
Nope.
Fuck.
Who's that?
Lamar, the Last Dragon.
Boom, Lamar.
Yeah.
Question 1. Last Dragon, yeah. There you go, Lamar.
All right.
I don't remember how many there are, but I wrote a specific number. All right. I didn't know if it wanted to be a high school satire like Heathers or a straight up vamp movie like The Lost Boys. It tried to be...
Buffy.
It is.
Wow.
There you go, Mike.
There we go.
Great job. And I'll finish reading that. That was so again, like if you get it right, Mike, you're totally right. Let me finish reading this. I didn't know if I wanted it to be a high school satire like Heathers or a straight vamp movie like The Lost Boys. It tried to be both and just ended up a mess. And the makeup, what was that all about? The vamps looked like Vulcans who are going on a 1990s or 1980s nightclub.
You guys liked Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
I
I love-
fucking hate that movie.
But
dude.
that was that and that review are bad takes.
Yeah, I love it.
Except for the part about the makeup. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's a fun movie. All right. Well, as much as I love hip hop and Redman as a hip hop artist, who's that?
How high?
Boom, Jeremy. And I'll finish it. Wow, you each are scoring in.
Did we do how? Oh my god, I forgot
I didn't
we
do
did
it.
that.
I wasn't here for that one.
That was good.
But he knows. Okay, so as much as I love hip hop and Redman as a hip hop artist, this movie simply stinks. Pun intended. It's all about glorifying drugs, and am I completely at a loss to how this was allowed to be released at all? And what is up with constant swearing? You think a rapper would know more words than that and are able to express himself in many ways more than one.
So there's a reviewer that watched a movie called How High and was upset that
Yeah.
it was about fucking drugs.
Right. This person doesn't like drugs, hip hop, or fun. They're like, this could be a good one.
Their favorite movie was The Curve.
They went full head on right into that movie.
I mean, I read once like a super negative review, and I didn't know if like it was supposed to be satirical or this person was insane. This is honest to God, like 18 years ago, maybe around that time. Lamar and Mike, I think I shared this with you. I mean, because it was like a coherent review, and someone was like freaking out, like. They bought a Legend of Zelda video game. They're like, I bought this for my child, and I thought this would be about a princess, but I'm playing like this green elfy guy, and this is what wasn't like advertised. And I was like, I don't know if this is like a joke or not. This person's insane. So yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, who knows what's going on?
You
there?
play a game called Zelda, you expect it to play Zelda.
Let's go. Next question. It looks like Samuel desperately needed money. It's not like his acting was spoiling this movie, because I think he's a good actor.
Snakes on a plane.
Jeremy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Samuel
very
should
good.
have gotten it right there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Okay.
Jeremy's taking it down tonight.
I know.
Yes.
But
I'm one ahead of you guys.
the rest of the cast, the rest of the cast just blew it. Even if the fake snakes, no one will believe. I understand it's a fiction, but it's common bad. And again, if I'm reading typos and I seem like I'm a weirdo, some of this is so poorly written.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if Adam Sandler was playing the lead role, this movie would have rated it better.
So the people who are writing these reviews are
They're already
absolute morons.
They're already
Yeah.
they can't even get it out.
They've exhausted all options.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, the racing scenes were brilliant. 10 out of
Speed Racer.
boom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very
Right out of there.
All right.
Racing scenes. He
Let me-
gets it.
Let me finish it off. For computer graphics, every other moment in between was corny, poorly acted, and generally lame. From the dialogue through to the plot, and even the method of the storytelling was poor and was confused. If you are a normal person, you will want to bring a sledgehammer with you to this movie so you can continually pound it against your head, as if you were forced to listen to the emotional, sappy, boring, trite, speechless given by each other character.
I agree with that review.
Speechless. Wow.
They're more.
Speed Racer 2000.
Wow.
Jeremy, get out.
Yeah, Mike and I stand by it every which way.
That movie's amazing. You guys can all suck it.
Wow, someone like I'm about to read the next one. I was like, wow, they just censored this. I was like, they censored the word crap. It was C *** P. I was like, what?
Oh, that's not what
the
the
word.
yeah, right. I was like, that's the C word.
That's the word.
Because I was like, oh my god, what am I about to read? All right, so this is not going to give it to you.
yeah.
This has got to be one of the worst pieces of crap put on film, and this person had to censor crap. Okay, first, wasn't bad, but the violence in this goes to a Bugs Bunny G-rated level of stupidity. The robbers take a little too much from this kid. Ever heard of a gun?
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Oh,
Nice.
Damn it, I was gonna do it.
How are they one-starring
Yeah,
that?
what a
What the
monster.
Yeah, who
fuck?
is this fucking person?
Ever heard of a gun? And come on now, a 12-year-old kid dressed in expensive yuppie clothes walking around Central Park at night, not being mugged? I don't think so. There's then there's another lame, happy, odd stranger side plot. This is just bad. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, 1992. Oh my god.
These people are monsters.
They are.
So
They really are.
I'll throw this out because I think this is a really good question, and I never thought about this. Jeremy, you asked this. Were we all there for this movie? So the upcoming movie, we were not. So me and Mike and a guest were here, and this is, I'll say, early on. So I'm not trying to spoil what's next, but I was like, wow, I never thought about that. Like, great question.
Oh, that's kind of a hint then.
Yeah,
It
kinda gives
is.
All right.
So, next question. This film clearly insults fans of the classic NES side-scrolling beat-em-up.
Double Dragon.
There you go, Mike.
Who was
you
the
didn't get that, I'll
guest
give it
on
to
that
Nemo.
one?
Nemo is our first episode. One of my favorite moments, Nemo, if you're listening to this one, one of my favorite moments Nemo highlighted is like, where do these thugs work during the day? And I was like, wow, that was your first question. This is fantastic.
The hard-hitting question.
Double Dragon 1994. This film clearly insults fans of the classic NES side-scrolling beat-em-up. I can imagine the seared minds of those who love their classic game when excited
Seared minds.
out of the theater. And how right I am. Not only is this film a disgrace to the games, it also shows that Hollywood is the only interested in money signs rather than material. All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah, they had crap on that one.
This dog was billed as one of the most expensive films to make. Wow. It's
Waterworld.
good job, Lamar.
God damn it.
Wow, Lamar, great job.
I held back and I would have been wrong.
Yeah, the dog question was a little
That
misleading.
almost got me.
Well, when you said dog, I was about to
I
say
know.
a boy and his dog, but then
yeah,
I heard expensive, and
Yeah.
clearly that was the wrong
yeah, so let me take a sip of water after I read this.
Yeah.
Because we have a few more to go.
sip of water.
Sip of- yeah.
Sip of scrotum.
Got him.
Yeah.
Is that one just pee in a cup?
Do you have enough chits for that water?
You'll never have enough chits. This dog was billed as one of the most expensive films to make. Wow, it's too late to get their money back? ? In fact, can I get my money back because I was naive enough to pay to see this in the widescreen? No, alas. This is one of the most bland and nonsensical films I've ever seen. Waterworld, 1995. Thinking about that,
Seeing
wow,
it in the
30 year-
widescreen,
30
like, what does
30
that
year-
mean? Like the theater?
Yeah, I would like to interject something here.
30-year anniversary.
Well, so this person saw this movie in the theater and hated it,
Yeah.
and then waited 30 years for IMDb to be invented,
Yeah, they're like, I gotta get
and
that.
then wrote a review about it.
Yes.
Okay, strong move. He was sitting on
That
that.
man
They were
fucking
keeping
hates
that.
all those.
Waterworld.
Oh yeah, he's like
Keeping that one.
motherfucker.
One day.
Someday
Whoa, whoa,
there's
whoa.
going to be an internet, and I'm going to fucking roast this shit there.
I don't know if they wrote that recently. I'm just saying 30-year anniversary of the
No, but I mean, like, when Watcher World came out, I don't think IMDb existed.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think it did
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Next, Lamar got Waterworld.
Yeah.
Next one. Wow. I have to read this for a second. Okay. So the only hint I'm trying to give you here is, as you could see, Mike, like as we get closer to like the end of these reviews, like you're totally gonna get it. And I was not up against like a clock, so I was
Right.
like, oh my god, like, and there was a couple I was like, oh my god, thank God there was that last
Yeah.
sentence.
No, you're right. So far, there's none that I wouldn't have gotten without if you had read the whole thing.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah,
Again,
agreed.
shout out to my wife. This
Yeah,
was great.
Good work.
So this one, a must see. One of the crappiest movies ever made. So I'm like, this could be so many of the movies.
Oh, yeah.
So the story makes no sense. The acting is horrible. The special effects are a disaster. You'll laugh your lung out. Don't forget to buy some soft ice cream before you see it. It'll make you do strange things. Who is it? Mike?
It's Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy.
The Stuff.
There we go. 1985.
Okay, wow.
Good thing you said that because I was going to say the goo.
The soft ice cream.
Yeah,
is
that's
the only-
that was
the
the only
one.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the ones. Again, that's why I was like, I read it. I was like, because I wasn't up against the clock. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, like
Did Colin?
I recommended
Did Colin
that
write that review?
Colin loves this stuff.
Are you going to read my review of the curve in here?
I don't think the curve's one of the ones.
Yeah. So I'm in this podcast, and they made me watch this.
Oh man. Next one. Everyone's ready?
Yep.
It's a bad ripoff of the Pygmalion story. Now, while it's fine to do
The what?
updates,
Pygmalion.
now it's fine to do updates on classic literature, and indeed, the Pygmalion would be a good one to update. It's not fine to dumb it down. This felt like the reaching for the lowest common denominator version of My Fair Lady.
She's all that.
There you go, Lamar.
Nice. I was, 'cause I remembered we had the Pygmalion conversation. When
I
we
know.
did the
I
movie.
had to think of the name.
Yeah.
I know, because I was wondering if that, because
What
Michael's
does that mean?
Pygmalion
It's a play.
is the original play, which was turned to My Fair Lady. Because as Mike noted, in that episode, I kept referencing as that. But Mike's like, I don't know that, and most people don't. And I was like, you know it more than you think. And as soon as Mike clicked in it with My Fair Lady, which actually is funny, I know less and more of Pygmalion, which is like both equal. She's all that.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last sentences on that. I was like, that's not Speed Racer. I have that. My Fair Lady, except with much worse soundtrack. The humor level went from common Dover, move your bloomin' arse, to what did he just put on that pizza?
This is why the English shouldn't be allowed to write reviews on anything.
All right, next one. If you want your kids to develop low self-esteem, bullying tendencies, obnoxious behavior...
Heavyweights.
There you go, Mike.
Damn, nice.
Man, we might need a fucking tiebreaker at the end.
Wowie.
Yeah. Heavyweights, 1995. Man, another anniversary. If you want your kid to develop low self-esteem, bullying tendencies, obnoxious behavior, and a foul mouth, take them to see this repugnant excuse for a movie.
God.
It is unbelievable that Eisner and his deputies somehow allowed this disgusting piece of garbage to go out under the Disney brand.
Jesus.
It is stupid, obvious, and degrading. Avoid. Period.
Wow, dude.
I think some
Relax, man.
I know.
Like you're
Jeez.
watching movies to be entertained, not
Right.
fucking become a
No,
prick.
not this person.
Wow, we have two more, and if necessary, I have a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll have to count it up at these last two. So we have two more right now. The other one, I had to figure out how to do like weird math. I was like, should that be the example? But we have one more that was going to be the example. But two more. But I'll redo the example at the end if necessary. Regardless. So two more, and then plus example. So next one. I'm sure whoever grew up with this found it at very least average. Heaven help the people who love it. But the whole thing is so unsettling, especially knowing that these kids' parents signed off letting them be in this. At one point, to evade Putnam, Haley screams, "He touched my breast."
Wizard.
There you go, Mike.
Wow.
I heard Putnam.
Mike.
That's the one that gave it out, huh?
No shit. So again, when my wife was like going through these, I was like, I actually for 1 second told my wife, I was like, keep reading this. It could be blank movie, but I want to hear this to the end. And it took Putnam's name.
Yeah.
Mike, no joke, because when you're like, I never know names, but I heard that one.
Yeah, Putnam-
I was like, oh
Putnam
God.
stuck with me.
I was like, there was something else that I was thinking of. I was like, it's totally the Wizard. And yeah, so I was like, oh my God. Yeah, so cool. So at one point to evade Putnam, Haley screams, "He touched my breast." Putnam is later seen on the phone with the line, "She doesn't have any breasts." Everyone involved in this movie should be arrested.
Okay,
The
that's
Wizard
good.
in 1989.
We mentioned that too. Like we mentioned
Yeah.
a lot of like kid business.
Yeah. Well, let's-
business.
So we have one official question left. Let me see where we're at. So you guys talk about some stuff. Come on, we're on there.
Damn
Do
Putnam.
wiki Wild West
What? Are you going to rap for us about?
Yeah.
Okay.
about the Wild Wild West.
Do the whole Wild West rap.
Yeah.
Will Smith's greatest movie.
Will Smith, Desperado. I used to be able to do the whole thing. Now I can't.
Oh, don't.
Something about Artemis Crab Frog.
I can only do the Eric Cartman version.
That's the only important one.
Dude, speaking of Eric Cartman, there's like a fat bearded man that sings like a bunch of songs, but in Eric Cartman's voice, and they are amazing.
Elaborate on that.
Yeah, I don't know
Like
how to
where, like outside your house, or
no,
like online?
yeah, he
Okay.
sits outside my house.
Yeah,
We've tried to spray
he's
him with the hose,
around.
but he won't go away.
Yeah.
No, like he's like makes like little short fucking reels or
Okay,
TikToks
so he's
or whatnot.
yeah. Okay. He's an
But
online
he sounds
personality.
exactly like Eric Cartman, and the way he sings these songs are fucking hilarious.
What songs does he sing?
I don't know.
Okay.
So I don't want to tip scales.
Okay.
So like I just want to be kind of real.
You want
about
to touch
this.
tips though?
Oh, man, let's cross the streams. It's,
Oh, boy.
it's Ghostbusters and Halloween 2025. Halloween Spooktacular Rabbit Troop sucks. My God. So Jeremy, you might want to bow out for the next question.
No.
Hear me out.
Let him try.
No. This is why I don't want to tip the scales.
Okay.
Mike, you are in the lead with 5.
Okay.
Lamar is at 4.
Okay.
So no matter what, Jeremy's at 3
Okay.
and cannot win. If Lamar gets the next question right, we
have a tiebreaker.
We have a tiebreaker. And this is why I don't want to lead this. Just Jeremy, like no matter what you could do, like feel free, but
feel free to secure me this victory with your correct answer if you need to.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you the last one, and then, we'll see what happens. And if a tiebreaker is needed, we'll do it.
There we go.
All right. Maybe last question. We were drawn to this feature as it boasted a cameo from our favorite musician, John Mayer. Seeing him in this film...
Zombievers.
Well, Jeremy just screwed it.
Yes!
Thank you, Jeremy.
Well, so Jeremy just secured Mike's win. So
Yeah.
Good
Mike
job.
wins all the time. Was it a surprise?
that's not true. Jeremy, I think you won the first Halloween.
Yeah, but that was just. I feel like
Let's go
Let's
through.
hear the bonus question.
Yeah, let's go through the example. No matter what, Mike has won this. Even if someone's going to try to go for a tiebreaker, Mike, you've won. Watching it now is like waiting for paint to dry. It's such a boring film. You may remember this guy from Herman's Head TV show. He played the straight guy. He had you guys still don't know. He had help from a cast of colorful characters, and that's what made the show. In this film, there's no real support. It's very dry, very boring, not very funny, and endlessly long. Everyone in this movie is bland and boring. Do yourself a favor, watch the 2011 movie of this film by the same title. It's orders of magnitude better than the 1985 original movie.
Oh, I thought we were still talking
Yeah, I
about
thought you were still
zombies.
talking
Yes,
about
I did too.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
So what movie?
Movie we just reviewed that I can't remember the name of.
Well, that's
There you go.
Are you talking about Fright Night?
Fright Night.
Night. There you
Mike
go.
secure the win.
There you go.
All right. So
I legitimately thought you were finishing the
So did I. I'm
movie.
like, this
sorry.
is, you're still Zombievers. Like, this doesn't sound like Zombievers.
Like, how could
too
anyone
much.
hate Zombievers?
normally, so guys,
But yeah.
normally like during Christmas, stuff like that, I don't have anyone open things. But I think during Halloween we do. I usually announce like, this is what it is. Mike, you have won again. 2025 Halloween Spooktacular Rabbit Troop Sucks. So Mike won the prize. Mike, I'm actually pretty excited about this one. So Mike is going to open this on air. Normally,
can't wait
guys,
to.
we do this off air. I'm like, there are things, but since I'm sure viewers want to know, what did Mike win?
Well, it's a long, kind of hard cylinder.
Yeah, it is.
There seems to be a hole in the center.
Oh, Jeremy, no.
I don't know why I'm trying to save the wrapping paper like some
I know,
fucking
what are
old
you-
lady.
yeah,
Are you my
gonna take
grandmother?
that.
Yeah, well, apparently. It's a nice bag.
I can't
Is this a
wait.
Japanese Fright Night?
So usually for everyone for Christmas,
Hey, all right.
if I've not noted
All
before,
right.
Hell yeah, thank
a
you.
lot of Christmas
job.
presents I give these guys. And thanks, guys, for doing this podcast for all these
I'll
years.
just crinkle that right in front of the microphone.
Usually for Christmas, I give them. So Japanese prints of movies are usually like 8x10, 8x11, like hand posters. That's how they're listed. and it's usually pretty cool. So it's like a mini poster, and I've usually like framed it up for these guys. Shout out to my wife too. Thanks for doing the trivia. Thanks for helping with the framing and the wrapping. Clearly, usually I give these guys some movies that we've done over the years. Japanese prints. So it's usually the movie, the poster, and then like the Japanese writing of the title. This year, yeah, Mike, I thought the poster was super cool.
Yeah, this is a super one.
Yeah, so it is the Japanese hand poster of Fright Night 1985. So it is the movie poster, and it's like a devilish blue Halloween like house, and it is all the movie titles and everything in the Japanese print. Yeah, I thought it was super cool. Thanks again to my wife for putting together the trivia contest. Thanks for putting together the frame and the wrapping. But yeah, good job, Mike. That was awesome.
Hey, congratulations,
Rabbit
Mike.
Troop Sucks lives through its unpaid interns, guys.
Yeah.
And thank you to Paul's wife for putting that together. Everything was amazing. Every year this trivia thing is it's pretty cool, I gotta say.
I know. I my favorite is, and I always secretively root for Mike in this
Because I bitch about it all the time, but
Mike's kind of the grump with trivia, but he's also spot on and usually wins. But again, Jeremy, he has not won every year. But yeah, Mike, that was a great job. It was pretty close too, but I'm glad you secured it in the end too. That if anyone's like, oh man, there was actually technically another tiebreaker, but you got it at the end.
Yeah.
You knew it was Fright Night.
Got it right in the end.
Yeah, everyone, thanks for listening. As I've always said, like, I love Halloween, especially, but especially there's like a turning point, like maybe the age of 10-ish, 11-ish. You're just like set off on your own. And it's like the first time I really feel like in the night that parents are like, go trick or treat. And like for me, my parents are like, be back by this time. Don't go crazy. And so many years, like you would go with your mom, your dad, a guardian, some other friends, and you would go as a group. But there was a couple years, it was like the real witching hour of Halloween, years past, where it's like, but you could go off on your own. It was like some weird freedom. It was like the real first expression of freedom. Like I've said this every year. I just really love Halloween for those reasons. Everyone be safe. Halloween is Friday this year. Thanks for listening this Friday. Halloween next year, 2026. Crazy. It's going to be a Saturday. It's also going to be an extended hour. That is when you turn the clocks back. And I want to say, Mike, you and I had like a trifecta so many years ago.
Oh, yeah. Whereas like we could have another hour of drinking at a bar.
Well, it was that. So like that's going to happen in 2026.
Nice.
Like everyone of like age, like you're going to get another hour. But I also want to say it was like not 2026, but the year we experienced it, I want to say it was similar. It was, oh my God, Halloween's on a Saturday. It's actually going to be an extended hour. And I think it was a full moon. I really want to say like all those things.
No,
I
think
like,
you're right.
I was like, oh my God. But everyone just be safe. Halloween's such like an awesome time. I don't know. Like, I think people like, I mean this in the weirdest way. People like hook up, meet people. Like, I don't know. Like for me, I'm not like a party dude, but Halloween parties or like festivities, I was always more like in. I know Lamar is similar too. Like, we're not just like dudes who just roll up to parties, but Halloween was like the one time, like maybe sometimes, not all the time, but like sometimes.
I like that quote. Yeah, that Halloween is good for that. It's a great, like, it's an excuse for adults to just lose their fucking shit. And
It's a good time.
just have a good time and just be kids again. I mean, it's the perfect let's be kids again holiday. Outside of Christmas, I would say Christmas is kind of like a universal, everybody feel good, but Halloween's just for fucking around, goofing off, losing
I think the
their mind.
reason people Christmas feels so good is because you have like more time.
You get
off.
time off from work.
Yeah,
before,
you have more time off. You're getting gifts. Where Halloween is just like it's a one day, And
Yeah, it's so inconsequential, but like you can just.
But people
kinda
have fun
cut
with it,
loose,
man.
Yeah.
You definitely take Halloween different as an adult, as a versus a kid, but you enjoy it in different reasons.
But all those reasons, the times where Halloween aligned to a weekend, a Friday, a
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's the money.
Yeah, like that's so magical. Like, and I know this sounds like crazy. Like, I'm gonna cry, reminisce, but like, it is so rare that like every kid gets it like twice. Like, no joke. So I'm like experiencing this through my daughter. Like, this will be the first time. There'll be one last time. She'll be like rough, like early teen, but like it'll still be fun. And then it's just you become an adult,
Yeah.
and then it's like it's cool to do stuff. But if it aligns to a Friday or a Saturday, you're like, I could do that extra hour or. I don't know. I just wish everyone luck. I just love Halloween so much.
Yeah.
It could be so much fun. Everyone be safe. Jeremy, I'm just so glad you're here.
Yeah.
You're in the studio. Hey, everyone listening to Rabbit Troop Sucks. These future recordings, out of order. We're going to keep telling you this.
Yeah, we're probably saying dates and things that don't.
Yeah, no one
align.
knows what's going
I'm
on.
gonna take a crystal ball. Is Mike gonna always be here? Is Jeremy
I don't know.
gonna be here?
I feel like
Who
I might
knows
not
this?
be feeling well next week. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Or in 2 weeks.
In a couple weeks. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a. You feel it coming on. It takes
Yeah.
a little
No.
while
It's
to percolate.
it's under there.
November's crazy.
It's a weird time for everybody.
Take a shot of nutmeg and remember this. But yeah, again, everyone, thanks for listening. Have fun with Halloween. Mike, congratulations again.
Thanks.
Yeah, again, thanks to my wife. I love doing these contests or these like trivia contests. We just have a lot of fun. And the scathing reviews were really funny and choppy. But, again, we start just November. Again, we'll be back 1985, Spies Like Us. Anyone last thoughts? Fright Night contest?
No last thoughts on Fright Night. If you're out there trick-or-treating in Denver, if you find my house, it's a terrifying looking house. I'm giving out full-size bars. I'll be dressed
too.
like Dipper Pines.
Those bars are full stock.
Oh, they're full stock. All right. If you recognize this, I'll give you a sticker.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
How about
wow!
that?
All right,
No one's gonna find my fucking house.
Oh,
Not
they're
unless
gonna
you put
find
a
it.
Yeah.
big Rabbit Troop Sucks like
just follow the
a
rabbits.
thing on their
I-
door.
That's like a dare.
I'll get
Mike.
the projector and just project it onto
Hey,
my front.
there you
Mike,
go.
Mike, you've said erotic things. People are going to find you.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Just follow rabbits. They'll eventually lead.
The
you to
rabbits
Mike's
all go to my house.
They
Yeah.
go into Mike's.
The
backyard.
rabbit troop is in my backyard.
That's all
I got.
Mike, I can't remember verbatim, but one of your favorite quotes is, oh man, I can't think of the author.
Like from in general or from a movie?
No, like one of your favorite written novel author quotes.
Oh, you might be thinking of a Kurt Vonnegut.
It is
thing.
Kurt. It is Kurt Vonnegut, and very fitting for Halloween. Dipper Pines, Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk off air. I went as Dipper once.
It's the only costume I have, so I use it every year.
I love it. Kurt Vonnegut quote. Do you remember it?
You are who you pretend to be. Is that what you're referencing?
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
And remember that, everyone. One of my favorite, shout out to Lamar, Simpsons Halloween episodes is everyone turns into the Halloween character they're being. Isn't Maggie Spider-Man?
Yeah, that episode is. That's a later one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mole Man wasn't in
Think
a
about that.
costume.
Yeah, still super fun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It is.
everyone, as always, enjoy and Rabbit Troop Sucks.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy Halloween.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh?
Yeah, that's that full size.
Is Gabe here?
Colin, come back.
Yeah.
Put that full size in my mouth.
Oh my god.
Colin, stay away.
Oh no. Oh no.